Good evening, crafters. Happy Wednesday. It is June the 21st, first day of summer. The weather certainly is cooperating out there. It is absolutely a beautiful day. So maybe you are joining me from your backyard, from the patio. Maybe you've got a nice cocktail in hand. So it might be a little bit early for that. So I guess it's 7 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Matt says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so it's all good. And welcome. Do we have people joining us tonight, Matt?
We have a few on there so far.
Please say hello.
Shelly and Kim have said hello.
Hello, ladies. If you are just tuning in, maybe type in the comments what your favorite summer cocktail or beverage or snack is. And we can see what you guys like. Matt makes me a drink that we just call a beach drink, and it has coconut rum, and it has San Pellegrino, and it has pineapple juice. You know I like my pineapples in all forms, so that is my favorite way to spend a summer evening, either that or margaritas with one of my besties. We love to have margaritas on the back patio.
We got to vote for beer. We got to vote for iced tea.
Beer, iced tea. I mean, a good cold glass of water is always good as well. All right, so let us.
Frozen strawberry daiquiri.
Frozen strawberry daiquiri. I would be down for that.
And then Kim likes Pineapple Express.
Oh, Kim, what is a Pineapple Express, Kim? You might have to type that in the comments so that my bartender Matthew can make that for me. All right, so we have.
Okay, now we got people's attention.
Excellent. Wow, we are here tonight. I know we've been talking about yummy things to sip and to munch on, but I have yummy things to craft with, both behind me and beside me. So without further ado, we're going to get crack-a-lackin'. You know the drill. You know the place. Papercraftersworkshop.ca, new arrivals, and Matt worked his little tushy off today to get some more new stuff in there. He did also manage to squeeze in a haircut, which is awesome. I'm going to start with Spellbinders. So,
Kim has provided the recipe.
The recipe for a Pineapple Express.
Unfortunately, I cannot seem to reply to anybody's Facebook comments because I'm not getting them in the feed.
Okay.
I can see them, but I can't reply.
Our apologies if we cannot comment or reply to your comments on Facebook. You know, technology is doing its thing, but we will go back afterwards and we will comment or reply to things, or you know what, just keep throwing those comments at us. So here we are. It is the Wednesday after June 17th, and if you tuned in last week, you know that we had a whole lot of stuff happening on June 17th, and one of those things was the global launch of the Better Press. And if you don't know what the Better Press is, well, I'm going to give you the Coles Notes version. We can go back and link up my video that I created when I first got my hands on this guy and demonstrated it for you. I have left it at the store in case anyone wants to see how it works at the store, so I don't have it here with me tonight. But a Better Press is a better letterpress system that works with your die cutting machine. It can work in a Big Shot. It can work in the Platinum 6. I believe it can also work in the Switch. Probably not in the Gemini, but there are some really great standard machines that this can work with. And the ultimate description of this is this has a platform called the Platen, which you put your paper on. Your little press plate goes on this magnetic plate underneath, and essentially you smush the paper into the press plate, which not only transfers ink, but also debosses the image for you. So you get some really beautiful tactile and very, very highly detailed images into your paper. And I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek of something that is coming in the future for Better Press, just to show you a sample. So this is one of the cards that Darlene and I made in our recent retailer education event. And what's really nice is the absolutely extreme detail that comes with the press plates, but also if you run your finger over it, you can actually feel the debossed aspect of these beautiful, beautiful images. So there is a little trick or treat that I'm sharing with you. But what's in store right now? Well, we have the Better Press system. Many of you have already grabbed your Better Press systems. If you are someone who placed a pre-order deposit, I think there are one or two people that we are still waiting to hear back from. So please do check your emails to make sure that we can get this in your hot little hands right away. The Better Press comes with a sampler of the cotton paper that you use for it. It comes with a floral press plate as well as 2 sentiments, which are really actually 1 sentiment spelled the US way and the Canada way. And then you do also get a little ink pad as well. This is a special formulation of ink, but we tested all kinds of inks, and you've got this one that's in your kit. But if you wish to add on, there are 2 other sets as well. This one is kind of your dark neutral, so it has another black, Cosmic Sky, which is a dark blue, Mulberry, which is a deep winey purple, and Bark. And then this set, so this is the Regal tones. And then we have the Nature tones, which has the tawny brown, the saffron, the wild berry, and the French blue. These also have re-inkers that you can purchase. And if you add nothing onto your kit and just play with what comes in your kit, my recommendation is that you pick up a re-inker for your black ink, because you are going to go through it pretty quickly. You can have lots and lots of fun with this. The other thing you might want to get that it doesn't, well, maybe it does come with it. There is some of the best ever craft tape in here as well, which is very handy for holding your paper in place. And if you're not sure what to do with it, go check out our YouTube channel. We will, like I said, come back and link up the video for that, or go to Spellbinders. They've got tons of very helpful, very useful, informative videos for you. Now you can also add on more paper. The cotton panels in the A2 size, so the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 in Pebble, which is gray, Bisque, which is more of a creamy ivory, and then Porcelain, which is your white. These are the regular A2. There is also a double weight, so this will give you an even deeper impression for something where you really want a dramatic effect. And then we also have those panels in 8 1/2 by 11, so that you could cut your own A2 or whatever size you wish. We have Porcelain and we have Bisque. We had ordered Pebble, but Spellbinders didn't get their full shipment, so therefore the rest of us didn't get our full shipment, but Pebble will be coming in the future. And then when it comes to press plates, there's so many things you can get. So this one is You Make Me Happy. There are sentiments. This one is a beautiful cover plate that also comes with a die and an insert sentiment. So this insert matches the shape that is right here, so that you can just place it on top or even die cut out that opening. There are lots of florals. So this is a beautiful one that you can watercolor. This one has some just little tiny icons and some great sentiments. Always in my thought, a note from me to you, grateful for you, and let's chat soon. And again, one of the key advantages to this is you are going to be able to get super extreme detail. So you can do some really cool fonts that you might not be able to do with a stamp set. This is one of my favorites, the hello. There is another happy birthday in a funky orientation. I love this one too. This one's got this tiny little hummingbird as well as scissors and a hand holding a rose. And so this is more of a handmade messaging, so handmade for you. I'm glad there is you. Have a wonderful day and friendship warms the soul. Here is another beautiful cover plate. So again, has that inset with the die as well. This one has been pretty popular with the bird. This one too. This one is really cool. So it has two diagonal shaped sentiments, and they show it here on a portrait A2 card panel, but if you slide wish over a little bit, you can actually make a landscape. So they've got it split down the middle so that you can change up the orientation on this. This one, if you've seen any of Simon Hurley's videos using the Better Press, he's done some beautiful stuff with the butterflies. And with this, you've got your press plate that is all one piece, but then you've also got your dies. So if you wanted to make them into individual butterflies, then that's going to pop them all out. And then this one also has so happy for you as a sentiment. This one has been quite popular. Again, a cover plate with a little inset as well that you can do either all at once or separately, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit.
Is the pile ever going to end?
No, I don't know that the pile is going to end. So this is a whole bunch of great sentiments. And just like when you're glimmering, you can do it all at once and then die cut it out to cut them separately. Now that is a good point to bring up. Better press plates can also be used to hot foil, but the reverse is not true. You cannot, or you should not, use your hot foil plates in your Better Press. What that will do is it puts undue pressure onto that clear plastic plate that smooshes down from the top, and it will dramatically affect the longevity of that plate. They've done all kinds of longevity testing to make sure that we've got a product that we're giving you that will last and you can use over and over again. This is the last one. Again, another cover plate with the inset and the die. So you may try to use a hot foil plate in your Better Press, and it probably will work, but over time and over many, many uses, your platen may crack, and that will not be covered under warranty. So it is my strong recommendation that you do not use hot foil plates in your Better Press. You're going to have so many amazing options, both with this release as well as the release that is coming for fall, Halloween, and Christmas. There will be 2 more ink sets coming as well. I think you're going to have more than enough things to play with.
Speaking of that, Ellen has made a comment about Spellbinders upcoming release, but we can get to that at the end.
Okay, the end of what?
The videos, or when you get to Spellbinders, if there's a Spellbinders. That's fine.
Okay. I'm done with Spellbinders for tonight. So
yeah. Ellen does want to ask you a question.
Ellen would like to ask a question, and the question is,
did everyone survive the weekend craziness?
Did everyone survive the weekend craziness? Well, on our end,
that's what she's asking
on our end, the PCW team absolutely rocked it. The store was busy. The D-Stash sale was busy. We had Chris and Charlie. Charlie is my son, and Chris is his friend who typically help out at the D-Stash sale, but we threw them right into the fire, and they were helping out at the store as well, flipping back and forth between the 2 locations, making sure we are fed. So big thank you to Chris and Charlie. Huge thank you to Darlene and Matt and Matt's mom, Brenda, who mans the store. Thanks to Carol, who helped me at the D-Stash sale, and Marcy and Tanya were super sellers at the D-Stash sale. So I think, yes, I know that was a long roundabout way to say, yes, everybody survived the weekend.
We need to thank all of our customers for their patience.
That is a very good point. Matt said thank you to everyone who came to see us for your patience. It was far busier than we had anticipated. So a great, big, huge thank you to everyone who had a role. And, I didn't mention Chris, but I know Chris was sending us moral support. She was at the Crop for Cancer and supporting that worthy cause. So you know what? The whole team was out in full force in various ways. And you know what? We just got a chance to catch our breath. And then tonight is our Lawn Fawn PJ party because tomorrow is release day. My little sign got a little smooshed. But Lawn Fawn, all my Lawn Fawn fans, I hope to see you tonight at 10:30 in the PJ Party group. We have just been busy getting everything set up. So I have been a little bit lax in getting my posts up, but we will get that taken care of right after this video. And I'm just going to quickly sneak through some little sneak peeks. But you're going to have to tune in tonight or go check out the What's New in the morning, the new arrivals section to see what the summer release is all about. And we were talking about pineapples earlier. Yes, there are pineapples as well. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo! All right. Deep breath, deep breath. We are going to switch from Spellbinders. We are going to switch from Cute Lawn Fawn, and we are going to get into All in Create. How many of you tuned in either live or on replay for Darlene's Learning Live last night, featuring All in Create? She made a stunning spread in her art journal using stamps and die. No dice, but stamps and die cuts or ephemera bits and all kinds of mixed media techniques. Well, we have a new release from All in Create, as well as some other things that we just liked. So let's start with Matt's laughing at me. He should know by now that we just get stuff that we like. There's not really any secret to that. Those are all older. Okay, so the new release includes these great guys here. This is a typewriter style alphabet in the circles, so it's a little bit of a larger stamp set, but a really great alphabet, as well as the months of the year if you want to do an actual calendar or journal of sorts. There is this one here that has some flowers and rooster. I guess this is an aster flower, and hence the name. Create your own story. We've got this beautiful little one here, Dream, Hope, Believe, number 929. It's just a little stamp. This one is my favorite flower, which is the Morning Glory. So definitely one of these is staying in my collection. Darlene really inspired me last night, so who knows? There might be some messy going on. Well, messy Sherry style, which is actually not so messy. This one here, so another bird like we had in the Spellbinders. And another oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Like I said, technology not our friend. And then actually this is an older one, but I love hexagons.
That falls under the plus some stuff we just
this is plus some stuff that we just liked. Now, if you are a super fan of All in Create, you may notice that there is a stamp missing from the new release. We are holding it back. We have something incredibly special planned, but I can't share it with you yet. And I missed this one. This is part of the new release, so another little mini typewriter one. But if you are a super fan, there is something missing, and it's on purpose, and you're going to love it. So just hold with me another couple of weeks before we announce that. What else have I got here? Got more hexagons. I have a mask, a little floral mask. I have more hexagons. You can tell where I'm going because this one's for me. I had to, and you know what? When we order, we have to bring in 6. So you guys get the benefit of me liking something. Think this guy is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous and would look spectacular with some of these hexagons. And then these two you can thank Darlene for. This is great big panels. Question is, how would you stamp this? You're going to need a Misty. You're going to need a big Misty.
I don't even know. Yeah, the regular Misty isn't going to hold that.
No, you're going to need a big one, or you can probably really carefully cut between the two if you wanted to do that.
It's A4 size.
It is an A4 size, but if you cut it down, you'd be able to get the half on there. And then this is a stencil. So this is some new, fun, mixed media-y stuff from All I Create. Some of it is new to everyone. Some of it is new to us. And it is lots of fun. Okay. I'm going to talk about some classes. So last week, just as we signed off, Linda Hardy, I don't know if she's on tonight or not, she was asking about layout classes. And I did comment back to her after class, but I thought I would share my answer here on camera. We don't do a lot of layout classes. We've had mixed results with them, but one thing that has been working well for us recently is I host a layout club. And how that works is that you buy one kit and you get 3 classes, 1 per month for the quarter. We have finished 2 quarters so far. Our first quarter was just on some foundational techniques for designing layouts. And then our second quarter was on clustering embellishments. And that one used a 49 and market line. If you missed out on those and you want to get in on them, well, the classes are over, but the videos live on, and we do still have a few kits. So you can go and sign up for quarter 1 or quarter 2. Actually, I think quarter 1 may have sold out, but quarter 2 we still do have. Oh no, quarter 2 sold out. My mistake. But quarter 1 you could go back and pick up that kit. But quarter 3, by popular demand from the group, is on making masculine layouts. I'm still in the process of.
You said that very aggressively.
I said that very well. I said it in a manly way, I guess. We are using a kit from 3/4 Design in New Zealand. It is called Vintage Man, and your paper pack includes some fantastic punch-out ephemera. It includes some quarter panel sheets. Some of them are patterns. Some of them are just more of. They almost look like offcuts, but they are done on purpose. There is some great brick patterns. And I'm just going really quickly through this. This is actually the back of the cover sheet. It's that beautiful argyle pattern. And then look at some of these pages. So we are going to do 3 layouts, maybe more if I get super inspired.
What's it called again?
This is called the lhasa Layouts Club for quarter 3. So the kits are available for sale. You also get this mini project kit, and you will also get a little collection of goodies here, some tickets and some acetate leaves. So we are going to play with all that and talk about all things manly and how a masculine layout is the same approach as a feminine layout, or how it's different and what things you can do to really take something more to a manly side, whether it's for Father's Day, whether it's retirement, graduation, birthday, baby boy. There's a lot of different aspects that you can pull together to take something on a more masculine spin, and it is one of those challenges that many crafters have. You also get 3 sheets of pretty cardstock. So that is my Lots of Layouts Club. It takes place on the 3rd Friday of every month. And it's lots of fun. And we also do some journaling exercises. So if you want to learn more about journaling for your scrapbooking, then you definitely want to tune in for that. The second class I'm going to talk about, now I'm going to pause for a second. So if you signed up for Deanna's class, her Neutral Elegance class, the kits have shipped to us and they should be arriving early next week. So look for your notifications on those coming up. We do still have spaces available for Julia's mandala class on June the 9th. I am super excited to take this class, and I think it's just going to be very calming, very zen, and just make you feel like you are an artist at the supreme level. So I'm looking forward to that class. And I think we've got lots of other classes going on too, so make sure you go and check out the website. And then I'm going to segue into, we talked about my club, which was lots of layouts. Well, Darlene has her very popular mini album Big Fun Club. So her club takes place on the second Friday of every month. And they've been going for 3 years now. So we are, well into our third year in this mini album club, and the ladies just have an amazing time. So for quarter three, they're going to be playing with some Tim Holtz products, very vintage, but still bright and colorful. So you get the ideology paper pack to play with. You get an ephemera pack. And then we also threw in some 49 and Market so that you see how the two brands work well together. Even if you don't have any Elizabeth Craft dies, so this does use an Elizabeth Craft planner, as well as we've got a couple of dies that Darlene uses that are not part of the kit, but when you sign up, you do get 10% off one die of your choice that we have in stock. And if you want to see what they do, here's just a little sample of what they did this quarter. So lots of flips and flaps. They were playing with flowers and shaped embellishments. And honestly, Darlene just goes in and plays, and she walks you through her process, her thought process, and lots of tuck spots. We've got tickets. We've got pockets. Darlene, if you ever read her sweater, she is the queen of flips and flaps. And the ladies keep telling me how much they learn and how much they get done just by participating in this class. So there are still spots available for this quarter three. And if you haven't tried one of these before, then you absolutely need to give it a try because you will have an absolutely incredible time. All right, any questions while I take a sip of water?
No.
Okay, no questions, no questions.
I can go back and read off the drinks that people were throwing in there.
I don't think we need to go over drinks because we have more stuff to show. So while we're talking about Elizabeth Craft, I am happy to say that the latest paper pack from Elizabeth Craft is now in stock. Grungy wood. Look at all those fabulous wood grains. There are 12 double-sided sheets in here. And it's funny because she often will just randomly put stuff in. So there is no rhyme or reason. It says 12 designs repeated randomly. So you're going to get little bits of everything. You may get 2 of some, you may not. But you got lots of great wood grain. And this was part of the art journal release. It was a little bit delayed, but it is here now. And then, we've got Darlene, which is awesome, but Annette Green, who is one of Elsa's designers, also has a virtual online class. This is a summer mini album class. It is using an A5 album, which you will get in your kit. This red album is not available separately. It is not available at all, but other than in this kit. So if you want a red album, you're going to want to get this kit. There is this beautiful paper pack, very summery and bright and colorful. Plus you also get a die set and a stamp set. Now this is all taking place in a Facebook group, and the information is right here on your paper pack. You just have to go sign into the class, and all the homework will be posted there. I believe the class is being taught in 2 sessions.
Yes.
90 minutes each.
I don't know.
I think it's 90 minutes each with a break in between on Saturday, July 22nd. All the classes will be available for replay, so if you can't tune in live, there will be homework videos posted and all that good stuff too. So if you want to go sign up for this Annette Green, is it called Summer Date? What's it?
Summer work. I don't know.
think it's just called Summer Album. But if you just type in the word Annette into the search bar, you will find it. Okay. While I'm doing sneak peeks,
You're showing.
as I said, Darlene and I did a Spellbinders retailer class here, so I'm just going to quickly show some fun stuff. I'm just pulling stuff at random, so I'm not 100% sure when each of these are going to be available. We have July releases. We have August releases. Fancy guy. Oh, his feet are caught.
Ellen is saying something about there's a spidery background in the August release that she's excited about.
Oh, spidery background in August. There's lots of fun stuff coming in August. Before that, there's lots of fun stuff coming in July. And there's lots of fun stuff coming in September.
Oh, that was so fast, I didn't even see that one. Close now.
Oh, it's a sneaky peeky.
Really?
It's a sneaky peeky. But just trust me when I say stitching. There. Oh, more stitching. There's lots and lots. And then some non-traditional things as well. There are lots of amazing things. Oh, that one was sideways. Coming from Spellbinders. If you are not a Lawn Fawn person, but you are a Spellbinders person, I would start putting away part of your paycheck every week. Save your pennies. I think instead of a swear jar, everybody should have a crafting jar that you put your spare change into and all that good stuff. To save up for all these releases, because Christmas is going to be something. And speaking of Christmas, Matt and I just placed orders with 5 different companies for Christmas releases.
Oh, I haven't done one yet.
Oh, there's one still to be done.
And we have Christmas on sale.
I was just about to talk about Christmas on sale. So in order to make room for those 5 companies, not including Spellbinders, not including our stamp and die companies, that's just 5 different paper companies. We need to make room. So this week, Christmas in June is 40% off. Plus, there are great deals on Christmas clearance as well. Go and check it out on the website. There is a homepage banner that you just have to click, and it'll take you right to all the stuff. The selection is thinning. You know, we've had lots of Christmas going out every single day. But there's still more to be had. So if you are getting that Christmas mojo going, then now is the time to scoop up some great deals. All right. I'm taking a breath because I have a really big, really heavy bin here. Did we show we showed Simple Stories last week?
I don't know.
The neutral elegance, or not the neutral elegance, the essentials. Okay, so we had a big one last week with the Simple Stories. Yeah, it's up on the wall. The Tim Holtz and Simple Stories had a baby, and it's called the Simple Vintage Essentials. I now have new 49 in market, and you saw that big bin of stuff. So I'm going to not go through every single thing. But let me find the collection pack, because that's a great place to start. So Katie has done it again. And while we were talking masculine, there's a little sticker on it, and I thought maybe it was something stuck, but it looks like they had an error in their packaging that they adapted. Oh. This is Vintage Artistry Nature Study. So if you are a camper, if you like to go for walks in the woods, if you like mushrooms and toadstools and ferns and moths, then Nature Study is for you. So I'm going to crack this open, and this will be kind of that representation of everything else that's in this line. It is now in store, though still in boxes. So go ahead and order. It may take us a little while to find all the stuff, but I mean, it is quite beautiful, very earthy, very, very woodsy, very different from the gardenia, which was so bright and cheerful. It is now online, so go and snag all the things while you can. We do have collection packs. We do have single sheets, so if there's one of these beautiful papers that you want more than one of, because there's only one in each one of each in the collection pack. It is only 8 sheets in the collection pack, but look at that, just stunning. And even though there's butterflies, there's absolutely no reason why these could not be used for masculine layouts, and we can talk about that in our layout club. And then look, the back of that cover sheet has some fussy cutting elements. And quite honestly, if I were really trying to stretch my paper, I'd cut out all these little squares too. You could create a really nice little mosaic border on your projects.
That's a lot of cutting.
It's a lot of cutting, but it is all square. So it'd be easy to cut. Unlike fussy cutting, which some people call fussy cussing. All right, along with that, we have, so there is a 6x8. There is also a solids, they call it ledgers and solids. Let me see if I can find.
Solids on one side and ledger on the other.
So in the 6x8, it is double-sided with the solids on one side and the ledgers on the other. To see the big ones, they come separately. So the solids are in one pack, and it gives you, and by solids, they just mean kind of solid colors, but there are, collage elements, and it's not just like cardstock. It is actual, pattern paper, but in more of that solid look. And then there is the ledger paper, which is, notebook paper and grid paper and actual ledger paper in this beautiful kind of toasty color scheme. So they all work beautifully together, and you've got some great elements there for all of your crafting. Personally, I really like the 6x8s because I can scale them down for cards. I can scale them up and split them apart to use either as photo mats or as elements on a 12x12 layout. And of course, Darlene loves them for her mini albums because they fit the Elizabeth Craft dies perfectly. All right, we've got laser cuts. So we've got mushroom and foliage laser cuts. Bring it up a little bit closer. Bugs, mushrooms, ferns, foliage. We've got the general elements. So these are your tickets, your bows, your butterflies, some frames, some woodsy bits. And then we've got our wing elements, which is all butterflies. And then one of my learning lives a couple of weeks ago, I showed you how to take advantage of the cluster kits to really get some great elements, whether you use them as the clusters or do your own thing with them. That is another great way to get laser cuts and embellishments and all kinds of other stuff. There is a film strip frame pack. This is in kind of those browns, the kind of the mushroomy brown and more the woodsy brown, as well as a blue. There are acetate specimen shapes. So specimen jars to keep all your little critters in. We've got mushroom rub-ons. And I'm going to pick up the pace here because a lot of these elements you've seen before, they are just now modified or adapted or created and designed for this gorgeous line. There is fabric tape. There is the stickers. There is the postage stamp washi. There is an ultimate page kit. And remember what I told you about these when I did my learning live. One side is pre-printed, so you can just pop up and stick down all the elements following their design, or you can flip it over and not have the pre-printed side. It's still a pattern paper, but it's got a lot of the elements removed so that you can do your own creating and designing. Gives you kind of the best of both worlds. More rub-ons, wings rub-ons, foliage rub-ons, 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 oh my. And then there are our 12x12 rub-ons. So the kind of, they're called color wash, the little splotches. If you want mixed media, but no mess whatsoever, rub-ons are the thing. We've got our nature study rub-ons, and then we've got our sentiment rub-ons. And this is something that we just used in our most recent layout club. So you learn lots of stuff when you take classes with us. And then the rest of this box is just the single sheet. So I've already gone through that with you. But Nature Study is now in the house. So go and snag those pieces you want. They will go quickly. Um, and I will tell you also, fall and Christmas, 49 a market. Might be here sooner than you think. So grab this now and then save your pennies, whether it's for 49 a market, whether it's for Spellbinders, or whether it's for tonight's Lawn Fawn release.
Mhm.
And I think that is about it. That's on my desk. Oh, Shop Hop. Thank you. So thank you very much to all of you who have already signed up for our July Shop Hop. Congratulations to Sandy McCullough, who won our early bird draw. But don't you fret. You can still sign up for the Shop Hop and you can still win prizes. Starting on July 4th, which is the first day of the Shop Hop, we will be giving away weekly prizes from our partners like Simple Stories and Photo Play and Echo Park and Lawn Fawn and Hero Arts and Pink Fresh. We got a really nice pack from Pink Fresh, and I'm sure I'm missing something. So we will make sure that all of those partners get advertised on our Shop Hop page on Facebook. And if you have your passport already, don't forget to go and join the Shop Hop group. We'll be making some restaurant recommendations in there and sharing all kinds of stuff. And then when you're on the hop, you can use that group to share your photos of your road trip adventures. It's just a really great way for you to support our sister stores across Ontario and just support the scrapbooking industry in total. So for $15, you get your passport. You get your exclusive reusable tote bag, that red bag that is shown there in the poster, and you get 15% off one purchase, one giant purchase, hopefully, one set of goodies when you visit each store. Then you're going to, if you visit all four, you're going to turn your passport back in, and we have some grand prizes from Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, one of their event boxes. We have 49 a market. We have Totally Tiffany, and we have Spellbinders prizes all to give away to people who visit all four stores.
Kim is asking if her passport can be emailed.
We can either Kim.
We can't email it because they're coded.
No, I understand. Kim, we do have physical passports so that they can get stamped at each store. But what I recommend is figure out which store you are going to first and order your passport from that store, and then just pick it up when you go to visit for the first time. And then you can hand it in on your final stop, and then that way you don't have to worry about getting it shipped or any of that good stuff. I think that answered that.
Yes.
All right. Just a reminder, we are open late tomorrow night. We are open until 7, so if you need to come and pick up your Lawn Fawn or maybe peruse the Lawn Fawn selection, we do have our Lawn Fawn Make and Take, our Christmas Make and Take happening from 4 until 6 tomorrow night in the store. And we are closed on Canada Day. So just a heads up, a couple of weeks ahead of time, Canada Day is a Saturday, and we are telling the team to go and spend it with their families. We are excited to be spending it with our family and just taking a break. So make sure you remember that we are going to be closed on July 1st, but we will be open on the 30th and then reopen again on the 4th, which is day one of Shop Hop. Okay, that is it. I am now going to switch my gears and get ready for our fabulous Lawn Fawn PJ party tonight. Hopefully I will see many of you there. And if not, then we will catch you next week, learning live on Tuesday, what's new on Wednesday, and so much fun as June comes to a close. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone, and we will talk to you soon. Good night.